Howdy partners, and welcome back to Cowboy Life Simulator. We are back here at our garden, and I've got some bad news for you all. We can't seem to get any decent quality honey. Now, our next big main mission is going to be to bring Frank Lloyd Wright 2 jars of medium quality honey, and we just can't get it done. We have been putting stuff in our honey extractor. We've got wild and poor quality, but it starts with the honeycomb. If we have 2-star honeycomb, we're going to get 2-star honey. So we need to be able to get better honey. And according to the main seed flower person in town, the more flowers you have around the honey, the better. So we're going to have to change this up. You can see we've got 50 compost and 50 sunflower seeds. So we're going to be going hard here. Now, all of this, I think, is this already? Yep, this has already been cultivated. So we're going to be throwing down a bunch of compost and a bunch of sunflowers here. Sunflowers are really nice because they really don't take too much water. Get these base guys down here, beautiful, and get some more down here. So yeah, you can see, I mean, these guys have not been watered since yesterday, and look at that. The top line there, it's barely lost anything. If we look at the potatoes, it's taking like 3 times more water. So I'm really hoping bees can pollinate from sunflowers. We might want to double check that. Can bees use sunflowers? Yes, bees absolutely love sunflowers and use them extensively for nectar and pollen. Perfect. That's all I needed to know. So I've got a couple of different plans here. Number one is we're just going to make sure that everything around this particular honey extractor is doing its thing. Or sorry, not this honey extractor, this beehive. But yeah, we're going to make sure that we have plants all throughout here taken care of. The sweet potatoes, the sunflowers, and the everything else. But I think I'm also going to try something a little bit more drastic. So I'm going to put a beehive. Let me see here. Let's actually start with a fence just to see that we have this in the right spot. So I'm going to try to start like, let's make it even with these. Maybe we'll go right across from this. So we're going to have our well in the middle that we have access to. We're going to bring it this way. Maybe have it come to like here. We're going to be able to put it there. We can, and we can bring it back this way. Perfect. Okay, so let's get this thing built. We've got plenty of logs that we saved up right before we started the episode. I think we definitely built a lot more than 5 fences there, but we will take the extra XP and everything else. So we're just going to get all these guys in here. This is actually smaller than I thought it was going to be. I'm a little bit nervous. What in the world is that? I want it close to a well, though, because then we won't have to build another well. We'll see what happens. But what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into like a completely, you know, honey-focused farm here. If we put this here, can we put this next to it? Yes, beautiful. Okay. Looks like we are mostly going to be able to do this, I hope. Shoot, that one's going to get blocked off. That's okay, though. I'm basically going to put a beehive right in the middle of this, and these are going to be the happiest bees on Earth. At least we can only hope so. Let's destroy this one. That's where our beehive is going to go. Let me make sure that we can actually get that in there. You're kidding me. Even if we have 2 away from each other, we can't do that. Okay, we might need... We're just gonna test this out anyway. This better freaking work, dude. There's no way this isn't gonna work. If we've got 4 separate, they're fine. Okay, so we could put that there. I don't think we're gonna have everything we need. We're gonna need some straw and whatever else. Yeah, we don't have the straw on us right now, but we're gonna have that there, and then we're gonna have sunflowers all the way around this thing. So this is gonna be a pure sunflower farm, and we're just... the sunflowers don't even actually matter. All we're worried about are getting bees to be happy. So really hoping this is going to work. I mean, it truly doesn't get better than that. Just a field full of sunflowers. Shoot, you know what? Let's delete this. And even if we bring this out along here, that's going to help us get some more bees in the trap, baby. All right, so we can bring it here and then bring it that way. And then we could get some more sunflowers in here by a couple of rows. That one we probably can't do, but at least we can get a few. Oh my goodness, dude. Anything for these bees. Okay, so we've got plenty of compost. We're going to throw down the compost all across here. Got a brand new fresh field. Obviously very excited about this. I'm a little bit worried this isn't going to be enough. I mean, we could have built it out there and done like a big square or something, but there's no way that this isn't enough, Trev. This has to be valid. We're gonna run out of freaking compost. Actually, I think I bought 100 things of compost, so we're fine. Get all that set up, then we're gonna be able to go into our sunflowers. We're gonna put sunflowers on every composted field. Obviously, we're gonna have to do a lot of watering, but that's why we chose sunflowers, not only because they're beautiful, but also because they take quite a bit less water, which should make our life a heck of a lot easier. And I think you guys have been saying that if you go 3 by 3, it does. Okay, that's pretty impressive. We definitely want to make sure we keep the health up on these guys, but look at that. All of these in a 3 by 3 square are all watered. It even goes, it goes to 4? Okay, and then we've got a well right here. So we're going to be able to get both sides of this in like 5 to 6 watering cans, which is good. So you could go 4x4 or maybe even 5x5. That's pretty impressive, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I really hope we have enough sunflower seeds here. I think we've got some extras over in our storage if we need it. And then we need to get all these planted too. But hopefully this is gonna get us to where we need to be. This is a pretty crazy investment, I'm not gonna lie. But old Lloyd Wright, genius of his time, needs some honey, and we're gonna get that man some honey. Shoot, we really got to get into town too, because we were supposed to go talk to the banker about claiming our new land and hopefully being able to cash a check. It's 5:10 p.m. on a Friday. I don't know if the bank is going to be open, Trev. They've been closed this entire series thus far, so we probably could have started with that, but I just really wanted to get these bees in here. Shoot. We need the straw. We should have plenty of straw back here somewhere. Beautiful. We've got that. Do we have the check? We do have the check. Dude, I'm upset with myself. We're going to have to wait through the weekend for the banker to come back, aren't we? That's fine. It is what it is. And your boy went a little bit ham, not going to lie, but we did get 6 green bees here. So we're going to have this thing completely set up, and we're not going to have to look at it again. So let's go ahead and finish out this beehive roof. And then we're going to throw as many queen bees in there as we can. Perfect. Those better be some happy bees, dude. We'll see what happens. Let me go check on these guys over here, see if we happen. Ooh, we got an average quality. Okay, if we get some more plants in here, we might be able to get both of these things cooking. So let's head into town really, really quickly and see if we can catch the banker.
If I don't sleep soon, I'll fall flat in the dirt.
I understand, man. We've been digging in the dirt all day, but this is a lot more important right now. We got to try to get to this banker. I'm pretty sure we have a quest active for it. Money talks. Seal the deal. Visit the bank in town to claim the new plot of land. Dude, we could have had a new plot of land just strictly for our bees, but looks like he might still be here. We might have lucked out. And it's right here on the corner, just across from Town Hall. This thing hasn't been open the entire game, but we got that water running and we got him back. I'm going to talk to him really quickly. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Hi, it must be you, the famed local benefactor Mike Digby wrote me about. And now this, truly a magnificent feat. Perhaps this place isn't done for after all. Now let's get to business. Mayor Digby's awarded you with a real nice plot of land. If you drop the documents for the purchase, truly happy for you, mister. You earned it. I thought there's nothing good waiting in this place after all, and that's why I left. But then Digby wrote me that damn letter saying how everything's been changed for the better. Decided to give our dear brave stand one more chance. Perhaps my place really is here and not out there in the world. Can I cash this check? But of course, let me take a look. $200. Let me get the name of that sender. This Jamie lady must really like you. You could put it that way. Anyway, here's your money. My goodness. Okay, well, that is fantastic. Let me go rip a couple of espresso shots in the saloon. Otherwise, we're going to pass out here. To be honest, I feel like these might be the most important thing in the game, so I'm just going to start buying a bunch. Dude, we've got $375 in our account right now. That is absolutely amazing. All right, appreciate you, buddy. That is a huge help. We're going to drink a few of these. Should be enough to be able to get us home. And that knocks off a couple more missions, dude. I feel like we've got to be getting down towards the end of this, but I'm not sure. This ended up being a lot longer and a lot more fun than I thought. So we've got to get these medium quality honey to Frank Lloyd Wright. We want to talk to Ruff about the suspects of the situation. We're going to do that tomorrow. And then we've got a couple of missions for the Blacksmith of Bravestan. So I'm going to go back before nightfall. I want to make sure we get all of our other plants planted on this side as well. I'm assuming sunflowers are good. I feel like I've always seen bees at sunflowers, so I think I'm gonna take more sunflowers. We're just gonna go all in on sunflowers here. So anywhere that you see an empty field, we're gonna put some sunflowers and some compost down. I don't know if it kind of seems a little bit random. Like I'm wouldn't be surprised if eventually we saw a 4-star pop in here. I'm kind of hoping for that. We'll see. But yeah, we're going to get all of these plants all over the place. This is going to be the nicest, most beautiful spot in all of Bravestone, with tons of wildflowers and stuff. And there's no way these bees aren't going to be happy. Also, because I know it's coming, I just want to be prepared, dude. I hate the weekends. We got to think ahead. Where is he, dude? He closes at 7. Where is he? Come on. Whereabouts are unknown. Wesley! Oh my gosh, I got here right before 7. He's not in there. You seen Wesley, bro? Wesley, you home? No? Oh, dude, I'm so stressed out. He's got to be at the saloon or something. Is he? We're not going to be able to buy anything. He's open on Saturday, though. Okay, I was going to say, I want to buy the anvil because I do think we're going to be setting up our smithing station or whatever, and I just wanted to make sure we had everything we need. I was trying to look. Our forge is going to take logs, wood, board, stone, bricks, stones, and then we've got the anvil that we can set up. So we should be okay. Oh, that's one more thing too. We've just been so hard at work, dude. I'm falling behind on stuff. We've got 44 corn here. We're going to be able to go in. We're going to be able to finish the chicken. No, not chicken meat. That's a little bit sad to think about. Food for animals. We could put this here. We're going to get a stainless steel axe, which we can now craft instead of just a flint axe. Stainless steel, high quality hammer. I'm pretty sure both of these are gonna work faster and they're not gonna break down as fast. So that's huge, and hopefully we can kind of start working on that. But let's make sure our plants are taken care of. I'm gonna see you guys in the morning. It's gonna be a good day tomorrow. All right, next morning. So I'm gonna buy myself, oil extractors and mayo makers, bathtubs, metal tubs, etc. We're gonna have to up our fame to be able to get there. But I am gonna purchase myself an anvil. Allows to shape metal parts, needs a hammer to run. Sounds good to me. So we're going to grab that. We're going to head back to our farm. And I do have some good and bad news. Maybe we'll have more good news than bad. I haven't checked it in a few minutes. Okay, so the highest we got out of this one was average quality. And obviously, we're hoping these things as they grow will help us out a lot. But so far, all we've had is poor quality. So I'm wondering if this is just kind of like a time-based thing, and it's, obviously having higher flowers, more mature flowers is going to help out. Got everything planted here, but it might just take time. Like we might have to get every 10th piece of honeycomb is a really good one or something. So we'll wait and see what happens there. But all right, I'm going to throw our anvil in here. Let's make sure that all of our wood shop stuff is all good to go. All these are solid. Going to keep that income coming in. And our main objective that we're going to be working on right now is going to be to build a forge of our own and assist the blacksmith with finding the 4th item. So production-wise, what are we going to need? A forge is going to take 38 logs, 26 wood boards, 40 bricks, and 7 stone. Honestly, we have all of that very easily accessible. I'm going to say let's get the wood logs naturally, just so we aren't taking from our reserves on our other production streams. It shouldn't take too long, especially when we get these guys here. That glorious, glorious aspen. Look at all these wood logs that come falling down. I love it. We're at 34 already. We just need one more here. Dude, I swear I've swung this axe. I wish there was an axe counter. Like, it's got to be ridiculous. We just destroyed that stump accidentally. Okay, we've got 40 wood logs. Now, I don't know where I'm going to put this. Need 26 boards, 40 stone bricks, 7 stone. This is going to be an awfully heavy endeavor. So this thing is massive. We can put it there. Obviously, that's not going to be our best case scenario. I'm kind of tempted because this is like all of our other production chains and things. I'm kind of tempted to go back here. I don't like having the bush in front of it. Something like this doesn't feel bad. Do we like that? That way it's staying in our little commune here. That works for me. Okay. We are very, very heavy right here, but we're going to go through. We're going to make sure we get all of the building taken care of. Dude, I remember Kingdom Come Deliverance. This was by far my favorite part of that game, was like blacksmithing and stuff. So I'm really hoping we have an intense blacksmith thing happening. I doubt there's going to be any sort of a mini game or anything, but got some wood boards here for the back. Beautiful. Oh, we need to grab stone. My bad. We should have plenty of stone in here. Perfect. And I think we've got more wood boards over here. I think we're going to need a few more. Overloaded again, that's fine. Get to work on this stone floor here. Perfect. Looks like this is going to be our chimney. So we got some bricks going in there. We've got ovens. We've got walls going up. I do love how this is just all so incremental. Actually feels like you're putting in work to build it. Really don't want my hammer to break, but it's going to break on us, isn't it? We've got windows going in. We've got back walls here. Beautiful. We're going to have the roof start going on. Please don't break, hammer. I know it's going to be really, really close. She's about to break. I want to get the oven on there. Come on, here we go. This is the last piece. We need 7 more hits. Hang in there, girl. Hang in there. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness,
One step
dude.
closer to being half competent.
All right, welcome to our new forge. We do have upgrades available. We do have an anvil and a wood board. We're going to see if she can last through that as well. And to be honest, I'm really hoping that we're going to be able to start... Oh, we're going to need steps or something there. I'm really hoping we're going to be able to start making stuff that aren't chairs and things. And I'm hoping that we're going to be able to... So we put our anvil like this and we can kind of line it up against this wall. We'll see what happens. But I'm hoping we're going to be able to make more money with a little bit less effort, because right now it's just like it takes so long for $5 and it's so heavy and everything else. You guys have seen it, so we'll see how that works out. It is interesting. There's no staircase up into here. We're just going to have to jump every time. That's fine. So we're going to get some sticks on the fire. We can make charcoal with wooden logs or boards. We can make steel with iron bars and charcoal, and we can make iron bars with whatever that is. I don't know what that iron ore. I don't know how to get iron ore, but I'm gonna start making charcoal, I guess. We're gonna need that eventually. With the anvil, we can make metal components out of iron bars. Beautiful. And those are gonna be worth $2 a piece. So we could make some good money there. We just need to figure out where to get the iron ore. Please tell me we've got some good news about these things. Come on, we've got still just 3-star there, dude. Look at all these flowers over here. Just 2-star and 1-star. We're gonna have to figure out how to get that done. We're kind of stuck until we do. I say we head back into town here. Let's take everything that we can, everything we can carry. We should have quite a few chairs and things. I know we've got a bunch of buckets that we're gonna be able to throw in here. These things are nice and light. It's gonna be a long walk to the sheriff's station, but we can pick up our secondary pistol and get that thing re-upgraded, which will be nice. But we're going to try to go find the town pharmacist. So if you guys remember last episode, the blacksmith wanted us to try to help him find a 4th ingredient for that weird air of the suffering, water of midnight, etc., etc. And we need to be able to breathe toxic fumes in caves to be able to get it, which honestly sounds like maybe not the best idea, but we'll see. So we're going to upgrade this thing again. I'm going to sell all this stuff to him. We are officially a $400 air. Excited for that. 100 air. It's nice. Definitely moving our way up here. I swear, sometimes ammo and stuff disappears. It's weird. Where? Natural remedies, snake oil and medicine. Emily Sundawn. Can we find out where she is? I'm gonna track this. Ah, there it is. Okay. I remember our blacksmith friend said that during the day, she's either at her pharmacy or she's got a camp near the broken down bridge. So we're gonna go talk to her and see if she could tell us what we need to get or what we need to do to be able to protect ourselves from these fumes. So here's our broken down bridge, and she camps out under the bridge. She's a troll. Okay. Oh, she's walking around on the side of the bridge. It's kind of a weird spot for her, but all right. What's up, Em? Good to see you. Nice to meet you. Got a reputation that precedes you. Blacksmith said you could help me. Oh, what is it? How can I help? I wanted to enter the caves, and I think I know what you want to say. It's about the ones with that poisonous fume, right? No way you're getting down there just like that. Yep, those are the caves. Need some sort of protection, a mask maybe, to filter the fumes. You know what? I'll think on it. Give me about a day, will you? I'll give you instructions on how to create one. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? She won't trade if she's not at the pharmacy either. I wanted to see what kind of items she was going to have. I hate it when they have these missions where you've got to wait. That is the biggest thorn in my side, the biggest pet in my peeve, dude. My goodness. All right, we're just going to have to chill out for a little bit. I'll manage the farm, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's a beautiful Sunday here. I'm hoping we're going to be able to talk to Emily. It looks like she's in her room, which she rents a room up above the saloon. I feel like this is a little bit rude, but you know what? When duty calls, duty calls. Excuse me, Emily, how you doing? Good to see you. Have you thought about that recipe you owe me? Yes, I have actually. Here, I came up with this. Just follow the instructions. Should protect you just fine on those stinky fumes. Thank you so much. No worries. Glad I can use my knowledge to help a neighbor and not just a runny nose for once. Be careful down there, dear. Okay, read Emily's instructions on how to craft the mask. Beautiful. And it can be crafted at either the basic or the advanced workstation. So we're going to head back home here. We still have not had a 4-star honey. I don't know if we need more plants or we just need more time, so we'll see what happens there. However, I did find the new thing we're going to be focusing on going forward for money. It's not, I don't think it's quite as efficient because it takes a while to do it, but look at the charcoal, dude. Charcoal takes either 1 log or 1 board, and it's worth $1 a piece in stacks of 20 that weigh 0.5 kilos. We can make so much money with this, so I'm just always going to make sure that this thing's set up. The fact that we aren't going to be breaking our back to bring that into town. Look at that. Let me get 1 wood log. Technically, I think each of those is worth 2. We can make another charcoal just like that. Absolutely insane. So let's take a look at this advanced tools workshop thing, see what we're going to need. Where is this mask? Gas mask is going to take leather, metal components, and charcoal. It's a good thing we've got some metal components. I don't think we have enough, though. We definitely have charcoal that we can spare. I'm going to take some of this charcoal here, and then we've also got tons of leather that we can grab. Was it 3 metal components or just 1? And I feel like we should probably make multiple. Yeah, we're going to need 1 more metal component. So we're not going to be able to do this until Monday. We're going to have to wait till we can buy some more. Yeah, that's going to be a game changer. I just stopped all of our the chair making, the bucket making, the everything else. There's no sense. The charcoal's worth so much more. Granted, if we're ever smelting iron bars and stuff, obviously our income will slow down, or maybe we can do that for income. We'll see. So we might need to restart those for sale again in the future. But if we just need like a decent, steady income, I think that's going to be taken care of by the charcoal going forward. We're obviously making way more than what we can hang on to ourselves. So really hoping that works out. I'm not even, like some of this stuff that's ripe, I'm not even taking it out. I'm just trying to see if we can please get some level 4 honey. We need some good quality honey. 2, 1, and 1. Oh, goodness, dude. Okay. What do we have over here? 1, 1, 2, and 3. That's interesting. Okay. These fields keep glitching. I put stuff down and it regrows and then it disappears again. So I don't know. We're just going to keep waiting. Let me double check with Amelia here. Tips on quality honey. If you're going to have your own already and a queen bee, you also want to take good care of what's around them. They need a proper environment to thrive. Plenty of plants growing around them, even potato. Yeah, we saw that before. Maybe we need more mixed plants. Maybe we need more plants in general. We'll see. We're going to keep messing with that. But let's go to our blacksmith back here. We're going to pick up some new iron parts. I don't think they're iron parts, whatever they are. Let me get metal components. And then we could grab all of our charcoal, leather, etc. We're going to be able to craft some more of these things. So I don't know if we need multiple. I'm gonna make 1 here. I'm gonna make 1 on the other one. Are they gonna be a time-based thing? You've got a certain amount of time to use it or whatever. I'm not sure, but we can at least make 2 of these and just kind of see how it goes. Make sure we're keeping up with charcoal production. In the meantime, dude, this is insane. Look at this, $20 a stack. That's $80 right there. That's incredible. Oh, wow. This thing's going to be worth $20 by itself. So that's another thing, you know, if we're already making charcoal, we might as well make some more of this. We've got plenty of leather and stuff. So we're going to have basically unlimited money at this point. I don't think we're ever really going to worry about money again. And she's ours. So here we go. We've got this mask. I'm assuming, do we put that on our head? Perfect. Okay, there's no... Got +3 armor, 100% condition. There is a condition, I guess, so we'll see if it kind of slows down a little bit over time. But now I think we're going to be going into town because I think the area it wants us to check out is around there. It's going to be 339 meters that way, which means it's probably kind of by the old monastery, but I think we're going to be better off riding Galapus out there. Dude, look at freaking Tin Man out here, dude. Chelsea and I just went and saw Wicked 2. For good, it was good. I liked it. Chelsea's a big musical enjoyer. I feel like not so much, but I'm definitely getting more into it over time. Looks like this is wrong. But yeah, musicals and shows were never really my thing growing up or anything. She was super into theater and stuff. She was a theater nerd, so she's changing me a little bit. We've seen Hamilton a couple of times, which is really good. We saw shoot, what is it called? It's the Harry Potter one, A Cursed Child. We saw that in New York City not too long ago, and that dude, I was just absolutely blown away. It was so good. If you guys ever get a chance to see it, I think it's there.
This must be the abandoned hut the blacksmith was talking about.
In West End.
Gotta find the cave now.
Okay, I'm a little bit nervous. Ooh, I see gas down in that cave down there. Okay, I see what we've got going on. A little bit nervous as to what we're going to find out here. An abandoned hut. We got crates out here. Canned turkey, wood stacks, flint, candle holders. I mean, this stuff isn't mine, so I don't really want to steal. We've got an abandoned cave. I'm assuming we're going to be going this way. Can't save now.
Smells of weird gas. When in doubt, always follow your nose, they say. Though in this case, I'd better have my gas mask on.
Yeah, we got it on. See what? Dude, our weapons are it keeps despawning bullets on us. Oh boy. Okay, is this lava? I love that we've got like just traditional funny cowboy music on right now. Are we gonna find things now? Bro, what is going on? Do we want to have our little lantern out here? I feel like we probably want our weapon out. We're gonna be able to jump across there. Locked door. Looks like it's shut for good. Okay. Should be able to jump across this. Bro, did we just make it to the Minecraft nether region?
Sulfur. So that's where the smell was coming from. Maybe I could get some of it.
Shoot, we don't have much on our pickaxe. We need to get a better pickaxe to be able to get it. Interesting. So we're gonna have to work on our forge to be able to get a better pickaxe. Are we gonna have to mine through this or can we jump this? We could jump it. Bro, what is going on? Don't fall. Watch your step, Trev. This is insane. Okay, we're gonna be able to go this way. Bro, what is going on? Where is this? Where are we? This is taking us back into the mountain range. I hope we're gonna have another way out. We're not gonna have to go back through this. Dude, what? Maybe back behind the waterfall? No, maybe the other way? Find the fiery stone, it says. I feel like it's gotta be behind the waterfall. That's like traditional video game lore, right? Nothing back here. I mean, this is cool. It's not gonna be back this way, is it? That's the way we came from. It's gotta be in front of us. I don't know if we're gonna have to drop down. I mean, the fiery stone kind of implies lava, but this is obviously where everything is sending you. I just don't see where it is. There's definitely a marking on the wall there.
This one is halfway done.
There's a glowing spot over there. I checked that out. That wasn't anything. Where is the fiery stone? I don't even know where I am now, to be honest. I'm just gonna kind of blindly run around and hope that we can somehow find where we're supposed to be going. This is where we came through at before. Well, that was stupid.
Not dead, not rested, not sure what just happened. But hey, home's home.
Well, fellas, it took, what, like 10 episodes or something? I think, yeah, this should be episode 10 to die. First death right there. That's kind of unfortunate. Just spamming spacebar, jumping around, looking. We gotta find this thing, man. Did we lose anything? I don't even think we lost anything. This isn't losing any condition or anything either. We may have lost a little bit of money for the respawn. Gonna get our water all the way back up. I mean, I guess, we had bandages on 9, but those are still there. We didn't lose any ammo or anything. Interesting. Okay, we'll take it. You still here, Gallopus? Yes, he is. All right, we're gonna go back down there. I feel like this is a dead end here. I can't believe it's not behind the waterfall. I'm gonna try, we had this kind of like secondary room over here. This is the first one that we came through. I'm gonna try to look down by, oh, bro, are you freaking kidding me?
Great, another treasure from the trash gods.
So you're telling me that you had me go all the way to that,
being hot. Who would have thought?
All the way to that, what's it called? The final waterfall room, and it was off to the side. Well, Mr. Blacksmith, I got something pretty cool for you. I don't think this is the blacksmith, is it? No, he's got to be in here. No, of course not. I'll holler for him.
Anyone?
He's going to be back over here. Bro, I swear he is never actually at his workshop, but because we aren't buying anything, we should be able to talk to him in the street. I died, went to hell and back for this thing, man. Walked through sulfur, walked through fire. I found the fiery stone. Marvelous. Let me see. Let me see. Truly hot as hell. You've done a great job, friend. Ah, it burns. It's all right, though. It's magic. Really thankful for your dedication. I've been thinking about how I can repay you. I came up with this here, a little something I've been working on in the meantime. How eager you've been to do all this. It gave me motivation as well, so thank you again. I hope you like it. Sword of Brave Stand? This is our knight. Wait, what? Legendary weapon worthy of a knight or a cowboy. Both ride horses and carry weapons, do they not? Are you serious? We've got an actual sword that we can use now. I know exactly where I want to go with this. We're going to go take on some pigs in our backyard here, and we're just going to hope and pray that we can get some level 4 honey. We're gonna have to really get to farming to make that happen. I think that's gonna be a grind. I really thought we had enough. I thought we had done it. I thought we had, you know, planted enough sunflowers, but obviously it's not going well. This better be a one-hit kill. So we've got ourselves a sword here, just what every cowboy needs. Why would you shoot these hogs at range when you could just, oh, okay. Oh, okay, it's a 2-shot. Hold on, let's try this again. What's up, buddy? Can we get him there? Get him. 3, 4 on that one. Okay, interesting. Is that dropping our, it looks like it is dropping the condition a little bit. I mean, if this is an infinite, like, close quarters combat, you know, take people down type thing, but I feel like all the bandits and everyone all have guns, so I don't know how useful this thing is going to be. Maybe it's gonna play another pivotal role later on. This is pretty sick though. The fact that we got a sword is kind of cool. I made some extra chests here because we have some extra important stuff now. See, like we've got this glowstone. There might be more coming. I'm wondering if there's going to be more coming in future updates. Obviously, this is the early access version of it, so we could have some crazy, you know, mythical, magical type stuff happening, which could be kind of cool. I missed that magical blacksmith game we were playing, to be honest. We haven't played that in a while. I'm just going to drop everything off in the dryers and stuff. Let's get the fat cooking on the fireplace. Beautiful. Throw the extra in here. We've got some bones I'm not worried about. And I'm going to say we could probably use a couple of storage bins back in here, dude. Not having to make storage bins anymore is absolutely incredible. This thing's still at 100% condition. I'm gonna say we probably want to keep that off though, in case we're in a shootout or something. If we get hit in the head, we're not gonna want to lose that. So we've got that there. We've got another one here. We could start making those to sell them, but I'm gonna leave those in there for now. I think we're really too worried about money with $359 in the bank. It's still really bothering me that we can't make the better axes and stuff. I feel like that would make a really big deal. Please tell me that we've gotten some level 4 honey. Nothing in here. It's all poor quality. 10 1-stars a piece. Bro, I don't know. We're just gonna have to go ham. We're just gonna have to have an entire field of nothing but flowers and stuff growing and hope that the bees like that. I don't know what else to do. Well, I have completely gone for broke here. Are you guys ready for what we've done to our poor fields? We have planted literally everything. All of our nice rows and everything are gone. I have just planted on every single surface that I possibly can, except for a couple that are too close to the fence to be able to plant. So we are maxed out. I've got all sorts of random seeds in random spots. This is just the most random garden I think we could have, and I'm gonna hope that this is gonna be enough to get these butterflies cooking, or sorry, not butterflies, but these bees cooking. So yeah, I don't even, there's like no rhyme or reason to anything. Some of our potatoes, we've got unlimited potatoes here. Look at this. I'm just collecting a ton of potatoes. We could make some potato soup or something, I guess. I don't know. We are getting a lot of compost out of that, so that's kind of fun. But yeah, so we have basically every single seed here. And we're just gonna hope that with this sheer number of crops that we're gonna be able to get these bees to do the thing they're supposed to do. I mean, it's pretty. It's cool looking. I like it. I like that it's a little unkempt. It's a little bit more natural. We'll see what happens. We are very hungry right now. How's this side looking? We've got a bunch of ripe sunflowers, so we're gonna make sure we keep these guys watered up as much as possible. The nice part is these guys will stay active for a while. We've got so many sunflowers over here, sometimes it glitches and you don't get water sounds, but yeah, so we've got a ton of plants in the ground all in one area. There's no way these bees should not be absolutely thriving here. Oh, we got a 5-star honey. Let's freaking go, baby. Okay, there she is. We need one more. Tell me we've got one more right here. Tell me I just wasted all my time. Oh, yes, sir. 2 5-star honeys. Here we come. We've got a couple of quests left, and Mr. Frank Lloyd, we're coming for you, buddy. We literally use like all of our seeds and everything. So I'm gonna put that thing back. Let's put these extra seeds back as well. We do have some oh, we've got a ton of potato seeds. Are those worth anything? Not really. We literally have unlimited potatoes. The thing's glitched out a little bit, so we could think about potentially monetizing off of that, but I feel like it's just gonna cause us more pain than pleasure. They're just gonna take up too much space. Like, look at this bag over here. I had dropped a bunch of them. Dude, all 5-star potatoes, $6 a stack, but they're really heavy. This stack by itself is 20 kilograms, so... unless somebody orders some potatoes, I think we're just gonna let those disappear. You've reached the playtest limit of the Frontier expansion. Hold on, progression, what are we looking at? Frontier is level 11, so we're gonna get to level 10 of Farm and level 12 of Fame. Make sure that we're staying up to date on our charcoal expansion. Dude, this is so nice. I mean, we're obviously not gonna need this much charcoal, so I'm gonna take 4 stacks. We could take these into town. We're gonna re-upgrade our revolver. We're gonna be able to sell these for $80 just like that. That's incredible. And I'm gonna try to nap for a little bit. Let's go 5 hours. We're gonna wanna re-water our plants before the day is over with. Made 128 just like that, but oh shoot, it's gonna be really dark, isn't it? Okay, you know what, let's just sleep till morning. Makes our life a little bit easier. I'm gonna sleep in because we're gonna be looking for Mr. Frank Lloyd, right? Wednesday, day 23, a little bit over 3 weeks out here in the desert, and I would say we finally are starting to have things figured out. Let's make sure we're always making more charcoal. So we wasted like 3/4 of a day. We did run out of setup there, so we got to make sure we're careful about that. You don't want to fully, you know, nap your entire day away and then sleep, because a lot of time passes, and honestly some of your crops and stuff can get in trouble with that. So let's make sure that we've got all the water that we need. Gonna try to keep most of this stuff alive for a while. I mean, we could harvest all of this, to be honest. I wouldn't mind taking all the seeds and ingredients, and we can kind of get some cooking stuff going, but really I'm mainly wanting to keep it going for as long as possible to get the most honey possible, so we don't have to do this again anytime soon. We should just stack up honey, and it's beautiful if we're being honest. So speaking of which, honey, it's pretty good, dude. A stack of 10 1-star honey is worth $4. We've got a stack of 2 5-star honeys here. So this is excellent quality. This is high quality. We're going to take the high quality honey. I'm not going to give him our excellent quality. We're just going to have high. We have definitely lost the plot on watering, dude. The watering is now a little bit random. We know we could get at least 3 to 4 squares per thing, so I'm just kind of random willy-nilly going around watering whatever we can. And now some of the water isn't even going up. Okay, that's interesting. You see this? The water's not moving there. All right. It is here, though, so... anything that wants to take water, we'll take it. Maybe the other ones are glitched. Dude, I think we've got so many plants, the game's glitched out, because none of these are even taking any water. That's fine. Do we have any other 5-star honey coming in? No. Okay, so maybe it's a little bit random. This one doesn't even have any more 5-stars, so... whatever it is, we'll take it because we got it done. Well, sir, I tell you what, you ran me ragged trying to get you this honey. It wasn't purchasable. We had to start up our own bee colony to be able to make this thing happen. But about that honey, here you go. Thank you very much, mister. Now I'd need a day or more to finish the design. Catch me tomorrow, of course. Okay, I'm just going to go back and nap, and I'm going to see him tomorrow. So just as a reminder, we're gonna figure out how to turn that water wheel into a hardwood cutting machine so we can get hardwood for the south bridge, and we can finally connect the town with that side again. So let's see what he thinks about that. How's that design coming along? It's done. I think I've accounted for everything here. Do you know our water pumping station used to be a harbor, quite like the harbor near Sly Fox's farm, and the new one got built. This one lost quite a bit of traffic, and being underused, it fell into disrepair. It will now gain a new purpose, all thanks to you. Okay, do you have anything else we should buy? I'm going to buy all the stuff off of them. Make sure we always have all the blueprints that we need. I mean, that was actually pretty expensive right there, but we need to read this design, and we want to consult with Ted Littletoe about the design. Ted, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. What do we got going on here? What do you think about this? Wonderful. Let me see. Yeah, that makes sense. Water power could really be useful for cutting some hardwood. With designs like this, I'm sure you'll be able to finish on your own. Good luck, friends. Build the hardwood cutting machine at the water pumping station. Okay, so we're gonna need a bunch of resources, I'm sure, but it's gonna make us go there to see what they are first, and then we're gonna have to go home to pick them up, and then we're gonna have to come back out here to finish it. Back at this old joint. Good to see it again. All right, let's see what we're gonna need to be able to build this. We're gonna need wood logs, Looks like mainly wood logs. I'm gonna grab a little bit of everything from home and we'll see. Let me snag some logs. Let me snag some boards. Let's grab probably some metal parts. Well, we can keep 10 metal parts. That works. Also gonna grab some of these cogwheels.
This bag's too heavy.
I knew that was gonna
Do I
come.
have a hoarding problem?
Okay, we're gonna split these in half. All right, let's see how this works. Brand new hammer, ton of materials. Here we go, baby. Let's see if we can make this thing happen. It really doesn't look like it's gonna be that big. So we've got wood logs. We've got wood boards. Oh shoot, I probably should have grabbed stone. That's the only thing I can think of that wouldn't work here. Are we gonna have to go collect hardwood? I feel like I haven't seen any hardwood anywhere. Looks like this is just a bunch of wood so far. 4 logs on that side, 4 logs on this side. We need metal components. We need flint saws. And it looks like we're gonna need more wood too. We can't get any flint around here, can we? I feel like flint actually can kind of be hard to come by at times. It's usually on the side of rocks. I don't see anything there. There should be some respawn back home. I'm gonna take a wee bit of stone. We're gonna hope... Got to reload our ammo even though we never shot anything. That's really starting to bother me. I don't think we're losing bullets though. I think the guns, it's like weird when you save or load. Sometimes they're losing their status a little bit. But we're gonna grab some.
Might need to start thinking about a replacement.
Some flint here. Usually along these guys. Kind of want to go until this thing fails on us, which it looks like it's about to. That one right there. That was it. Okay, perfect. I'm going to be super lazy. We've got enough money now. I'm just going to fast travel back to the farm. I say we make some extras. So we're going to be looking for flint saws. I'm going to make as many as we can only make 3. Okay, we might want to take another pickaxe, get back out there and get a little bit more flint. All right, so we're going to have 6 of these.
No way I'm moving fast loaded like this.
Boys, I'm going to say screw it. Make us some crates here just to get rid of some of those. Can we move yet? We still can't move. 73.5. Make us another crate. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna head back again. I really wish it would, like, I don't know, let you read the crafting schematic or something and we wouldn't have to keep jumping back and forth, but we've got a little bit of every building material. I can't imagine we're not going to be able to finish this here. Come on, baby. Here we go. All right, we've got some more metal components and some saws. Oh boy. All right, there it is. Tell Emile Charpentier you've built his cutting mechanism. He's 1,000 meters away, so we're going to have to run back to the other side of town to the church. Past it to the southern bridge. Unfortunately, there's no fast travel point over there. I do think the one thing we could do to help us out quite a bit, I like how, what's his name? He's right there. He's like he's like calling your mechanic in GTA. Like, he always spawns behind you. You got to look the opposite way of where you want him to spawn. But I think we could have built more tents in this game, and I'm pretty sure the tents that you put down act as... I know for a fact you can sleep there, but I think they might act as fast travel points too, so that could have been smart. Emile. I'm gonna look forward to the time that I don't have to walk all the way out here. Holy cow, I built the mechanism. C'est incroyable. Yes, wonderful. Now we'll be able to get the good quality material. Right about that. I don't think you get that just yet, unfortunately, but thank you for your effort. Why? You see, what you've just played is all Odd Cubit has prepared for early access. Years of hard work it was. If we rebuilt the bridge now, you'd have the entirety of the other side of the river available to you, and they're not quite ready with that part yet. This is cool. It's breaking the 3rd wall. They've got trees to plant, mountains and rocks and lakes and waterfalls to place, people to send there. It takes time, and they want it done well. So with that, they told me to thank you kindly for reaching this point and encourage you to give them a little bit more time to give your new adventures to go on. Thank you for playing. You've just reached the end of the narrative content for the early access version of Cowboy Life Simulator. Thanks for enjoying the game. Over the course of the upcoming months and years, we will keep developing this title to the best of our ability. New features, locations, quests, storylines, characters, items, and more. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving us a review on Steam. Nothing warms developers' heart quite like reading a kind word, and it helps us immensely as we keep building the game. Odd Cupid team. Dude. That was incredible. So we have... well, we could go talk to Ruff. The question of who blocked the river, we still got to figure that one out. That one's been gnawing at me. Someone wanted the stream cut off bad now to blow a whole chunk of the mountain and wanted to choke the life out of Brayston, makes the whole community just withers and dies. Any ideas? I'm going to say Mayor Digby. Digby, that man's been pickling himself in whiskey for years. He can barely manage the town, let alone pull off something like blocking the stream. Scarecrow, that slick two-faced snake, sure, he's slimy enough to pull a stunt like this, but come on, he's more of a tool than a mastermind and not the sharpest one at his core. The man couldn't plot his way out of a paper bag. Interesting. Was it Van Zant's? Bastard's got his hands in everything these days, doesn't he? Wouldn't surprise me if he was behind it. He's got more than enough greed and brains to pull something like this, and he's got men blocking the stream, choking the town dry. He's already turned the mines into his own little kingdom. What's next? You control the water, you control the people. Yeah, it reeks of Van Zant. What's he aiming for, though? Bigger plan brewing, that's for sure. We're going to have to dig deeper to figure out what that snake's really after. So Ruff wanted us to talk to Emily Sundon about... what's his name? Scarecrow. Yes, thank you for coming over here. So about the so-called Sly Fox, I'm sure you noticed I spend a great deal of my time out in my camp and I sleep at the Saloon. All it is not for no reason. You see, I very much used to have a home and a farm and a beautiful... oh, and a husband too. A normal, modest, but happy life, will almost happy, all taken away by one man. Yes, him, precisely, and his friend, the sheriff. You see, that beautiful farm he loves to brag about, it's not his at all, it's mine. This doesn't surprise me at all. He won the house in a poker game. My Bill, the fool, staked the oh, okay. So he won it fair and square. That bastard young witnessed it all and said, that was it, my farm gone. The game was rigged, that much is, oh, okay. I'm not even sure if he wagered property willingly or if they made him do it. And Bill hanged himself in the barn the next day. Well, that was a few months ago. I know what I must do now. Find some dirt on that vermin. A few times a week I come here and just watch. Don't know what I'm watching for, but one day he'll slip and I'll be here for it. I'm going to try to help you out. This is really sad. Try to get his trust through a friendship. Okay. Dude, that's crazy. So that's why she's camped up here. Okay, we've got one final mission here, baby. We're going to get you your vengeance. He and the sheriff rigged a poker game so that she and her husband would lose their house. Oh, this is really sad. Oh, thankfully, we've got some rain coming. Not going to have to water our plants today. That's amazing. That's going to make our life a whole lot easier. I'm sure we're going to have to run some little objectives for him, bring him some stuff, do some things for him. He's obviously a bit of a scumbag. He's made that much clear. We're going to try to get some dirt on him to put him away. Wondering if you need some help, bro. After that business with the water toll, you're coming back amusing. Well, I suppose they don't need to bargain with me anymore. The river's back to normal somehow. Is that your doing? Mine are Ruff's. Ain't that adorable? You found yourself a friend to play saviors with. Anyway, what do you want this time? The water's back. I wanted to help you. Help you? He's going to be mad at us because he's not making money anymore. Few things I need help with. Running such a big farm isn't such an easy task. Yours is not as great as mine, but I'm sure you know the burden it can be. All this hard work really wearing me down. I ain't made for this. Maybe help with deconstructing this one thing. Storm damaged stead near the orchard. Okay. Dude, this place is freaking creepy. We've got crows coming out of the wheat and everything. So he wants me to deconstruct this collapsed shed here. Not going to be a problem. Beautiful. Taken down. I'm going to take the wood from that too. Why not? Take all the wood. Just a regular old farmhand out here, but be careful because there might be a snake in the grass, baby. All right. Gonna do little odd jobs to earn his trust until we can find some way to put him away. That shed's no more. Ha! You've really gotten to work. Thank you. Don't mention it. I do want to mention something else, actually, since you're so helpful and all. Birds. Those dang beasts pecking, chirping, cawing, flying around. Get those things before I load up the revolver and go out there myself. So I'm going to scare the birds in his field away. All right, that's... is that one? What do we do? Okay. I'm going to say let's get on old Gallopus here. This should be a pretty easy task. Just going to run around the farm, scare all the birds off. Don't you worry, girl. I see you up there with your smoke and everything. She's watching, waiting. There's one right there. Okay. They aren't scared of the horse on the bird. That's unfortunate. This is ridiculous, dude. We're just running through fields, scaring birds. This feels like we're playing Modern Warfare 2. We're trying to earn Marathon Pro. You guys remember that? Got to run 26.2 miles in-game to be able to get the pro version of the perk. Dude, I miss those days. Holy cow, do I miss those days. Okay, I don't think it's where the dots are. I think it's just birds. You just got to find them. You can kind of see them a little bit, but I think we're just going to have to snake the field here and try to get lucky. Does that work? I don't know if the gunshot got them or if me running by got them, but I feel like that's got to work, right? We just need 2 more in this big freaking field. Got one right there, but I think that's because we were right next to him. Right there. Beautiful.
All right, the birds are gone. Gotta do something so that they don't come back. Scarecrows, maybe?
You're gonna make me build some scarecrows, aren't you? Build some scarecrows around his farm. What are we gonna need for scarecrows? Straw, sticks, and leather. 5, 5, and 2. Okay, we're gonna have to go home. So we're gonna need 25 sticks. We've got 20 here. Let's split this, split this. Oh, you can't put more than 20 in a stack. Okay. So we got 25 sticks. We're gonna need 25 straw as well. Put this in there, and then we're gonna need, it's 6 of them. So we're gonna need 5 more of everything. Oh, I would have been so mad. So 30 sticks, 30 here, 30 straw, 30 sticks, and 12 leather. We got 10. Good thing we've got all this stuff set up here, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Put that there, put these back. Make sure our furnace is churning this charcoal. Beautiful. And we're gonna be able to go back out to his farm. I'm gonna fast travel to the old monastery, I guess isn't bad. He's got a direct path up there. Interesting. Ooh, the old vineyard. We've never been out this way. Okay, bit of a bad jump there, Trev. Was that a glowstone I saw up there? Oh, it's just a fire. Okay. I'm gonna try. Bro, I have died twice to this game. Once was a lava pit. The other one was jumping off a cliff on our horse. That was not a death sentence right there. It was a, you know, physically injured, breaking some bones, but that was not a death sentence. You good, buddy? I think Galapus is good to go. Okay, we're going to keep all 4 feet on the ground, and actually, it's still a really long ways off. I think we lost quite a bit of money, dude. All right, we're just going to have to be a little bit more careful. Look before you leap. Whoa, isn't that like a Disney Channel movie? I don't know how we're gonna get out of here. That's the problem. Shoot, dude. Okay. Please don't die. Thank you. Taking some damage there, but we didn't die. That's what counts. Oh, the fact that it rained too, we're not gonna have to worry about the crops. I didn't even think about that, but that's pretty amazing. Okay. So we're gonna get some scarecrows out here. That didn't count as one? Oh, we didn't build it. That's why. Duh, Trev. Okay. We're gonna go back and actually build the thing. So we've got multiple, like that's a field. This is obviously a field right here. We're probably gonna want them close to the middle of the field, I would imagine. That's number 2. There you go. So we're gonna look for a break. This is gonna be another field, so we can put one like right here. I just can't believe, like, I mean, I kind of love it. I love that we're getting some revenge on this guy. He was such a pain in the ass the entire series, and then now right at the end we get to finish him off in a way. Hopefully, we'll see. That's 4 out of 6. We've got another one here. I'm wondering if we could put 2 in the same field. I don't know if you actually have to have it in every field or what, but we try to do the best we can. 5 out of 6 there. We already have 1 in this field. We do. We're getting more over here. Okay, I'm gonna try. Do we want to cross? Let's put 1 in this field. This looks like it counts as a different one. I just don't want to get too far away from the house. So it's gonna be like, oh, this isn't actually his farm, but that counts, baby. Let's freaking go. Tell Sly Fox that the bird problem is taken care of. Dude, I feel like crows are a lot smarter than they're giving them credit here. I don't think they're gonna be scared by a scarecrow. Took care of the birds. Good. Finally, these little shits won't be bothering me. I'm growing to like you, cowboy. Doing these things for me and all. Hey, maybe I could talk you to one more thing, whatever you need. Truly touching. So one more thing. I want a water tower, a real nice tall water tower to gather all that rain that's constantly pouring down here. It would be a shame if it went to waste. I hear you built plenty around your farm already. Do bring that same energy over here. So he wants us to build a water tower on his farm. Do we have the ability to do that? We've got logs and boards. I don't think we can actually build a water tower on ours, but he's gonna want logs. He's probably gonna want metal and all kinds of stuff. All right, we're gonna go back. We're gonna get all of our ingredients. I'm gonna grab a little bit of stone. I doubt stone's gonna be involved. We should probably buy some more. I'm gonna buy some more metal components, and we could just buy cogs. Well, we'll bring cogs with us, but metal components and cogs for sure. We're gonna take some pallets. We're gonna want to cut down some trees. I just realized that because we died, it's Sunday, so the what's it called, isn't going to be in. So we're just going to have to hope that we can get to where we're going. I think this is probably too many. Let's put a log in there. This is probably too many boards. That's fine. Metal scrap can be smelt into an iron bar, so that's not what we want, but I do think we might potentially need metal components. Let's get some more charcoal going here. We can throw our sticks in the Barbie. Even throw some of these in here. Perfect. All right. We're going to hope we've got enough here. Please tell me that we aren't going to need any more. Dude, it is always raining over in his part of town. Tell me we aren't going to need any more. Tell me we aren't going to need any more. We've got plenty of logs. We've got plenty of everything else. With boards, we've got that. I'm just worried about the metal pieces. I've got a feeling we're going to be waiting for tomorrow. And we wouldn't have had to. We probably should have grabbed ropes, huh? We wouldn't have had to if we wouldn't have died. Oh no, is this gonna be a straight up wood water tower? It's a lot of wooden boards, holy cow. Iron bars, dang it, dude. And we're gonna need more stuff over here. Why didn't I think of iron bars? I'm an idiot. Bro, the fact that I'm wasting all this expensive stuff on him is honestly really frustrating. The time isn't a big deal. I'm in it for the long haul, baby. I wanna get revenge. The money though, like materials that we're giving him are very, very expensive. I guess, honestly, it's going to be going back to its rightful owner, though, hopefully, as long as everything goes to plan. So in that case, I'm actually not that mad at it. We're going to build her a nice water tower, and her husband's death is not going to be in vain. Dude, he wasn't it literally always... Okay, that's why we're building a water tower. It makes sense now. This is freaking crazy, dude. Okay, back up the ladder here. A couple of iron bars. A couple more iron bars. Couple more iron bars, 3 metal components. We've got enough. Oh my goodness, dude. That feels good. Okay. Well, sir, I scared off all the birds, put up 6 different scarecrows for you, and built you a water tower. Ha! What great news, friend. By the way, what's gotten into you, huh? No one's ever been as helpful as you. What's going on here? Just thought people were judging you too harshly. You think? I've been saying that for years. They say I've been denying them access to water. I haven't been denying anything. No, dude, you're just being a businessman. You're not a businessman. You're a businessman. Just wanted a fair price, damn it, and damn them fools. Anyway, I'm starting to like you. Need anything else? There is one more thing. Lands on the other side of the river, the Trappers' lands. You've never been there, though, of course. No one has lately since that whole, business with the river. I used to get there regularly, but now I can't because the bridge has collapsed. I doubt it's getting fixed anytime soon. Not with Charpentier running the show. I swear he spends more time whining in French than swinging a hammer. Maybe someone should tell him luck ain't something you whine for, it's something you take. Hell, he could learn a thing or two from me. Why don't you go to the other side of the Trappers and get a few things for me? They got bears there, you know, huge ones. I'd like a bear fur hat. Don't know how or when you plan on doing it, but I have faith in you. Okay. So this is also gonna be I thought we were gonna be able to end this with like some good old-fashioned revenge, but no, it's not gonna happen. So there you guys have it. Our time here in Bravestand is gonna end for now. We're gonna go throw back a few cold ones in the saloon, but thank you guys so much for being here. So we literally, there are no other quests that we can do impossible to complete. So this is our only active quest right now, and we physically cannot do it until the game continues to update. We do have a couple of small things in here that we haven't done. We never made the flour grinder. We never did the windmill to run the kiln. I don't think we really need that. Extraction of oil from seeds. There's a mayo maker where you can make mayo out of eggs. All this stuff is not in here. You can make animal feed. We could have gotten cows. I don't feel like a lot of that was needed, though. We could have built a barn. We could have built a slightly bigger house. But in the end, I don't think any of that really matters. I would rather leave some stuff for us to be able to continue with in the future. That is one thing. Like, I love early access games. I love that it gives smaller teams and developers a chance to, make a little bit of money, turn their hobby into a job. Are we not going to be able to eat right now? Or not even hobby, you know what I mean? Like, it allows you to keep the doors open, the lights on, to hire people to do what you need to do to make these games, which is great, and I love it. I love all the early access Steam games we play. The one thing I don't like is sometimes how long it takes to get to the next part. Now, some, like Ranch Simulator, which honestly, this game reminds me a lot of that, we do end up going back to, and I fully intend to come back to this thing. It's just like, if it's, a year down the line or 6 months down the line, it's going to be kind of hard to pick up where we left off. I guess it wouldn't be that hard. We've got a full setup here. We are fully self-sustainable. Really, all we're worried about is making sure that we keep feeding this beast to be able to make more charcoal, to be able to make money. And apart from that, we're good to go. This is hopefully not buy forever, but at least buy for now. Wait, what do we have here? What are these going to be? More random military procurements, looking for turnips and potatoes. We can get a rusty Winchester. Not really interested in that, not gonna lie to you. But yeah, so hopefully we're gonna be able to return to this. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to keep my eye on it. If you guys happen to see any updates or anything major come out, be sure to always leave comments and let me know. I always appreciate you guys looking out for me in that sense. But thank you guys so much for watching. Huge thanks to the devs. This was really fun. You guys did a great job, and I can't wait to see what lays in store once we cross this southern bridge. So I'll see you guys whenever I see you guys. Hopefully the next episode isn't too far away. And let me know what you guys want to see next in the meantime. Peace out.